keep calm and flutter on. Oh my gosh, wait, that's Discord. They're actually gonna bring back a villain. This could be something. There could be a thing with interest in a conflict and things that happen. So there's been some stuff that's I've been thinking about. Like, I've said a lot of times that this is a baby show. Now that I actually think about it like more deeply, it's really not. Like, Dora is a baby show. Teletubbies, Barney, Blue's Clues, those are baby shows. Where it's like, can you see the bridge? Wait 10 seconds. Good job, that is the bridge. Let's go to the bridge. Like, the show is miles above that level of just like, ugh. It's still miles below something like Gravity Falls or SpongeBob or Fairly Odd Parents, but like, but yeah, it's really not on the same level as like a baby show. I was also thinking, what if I just did an experiment and I just tried to never say anything negative for an episode, just only say positive things. I don't know if I could actually do that though, because either I would just say nothing basically for, and then the reaction part would be like a minute long, or I would like just fail at it and just start complaining about everything. So I don't know if I'm gonna try to do that or not, because I didn't even predict anything about this episode. I mean, Discord looks sad in that picture, so they're either gonna like try to turn him into a good guy, I think, like they did with Nightmare Moon. She has an actual name. I have no idea what it is though. Luna? Is that what it was? I think. Whatever. I'm just gonna start watching it. I want to complain because it's Pinkie Pie, but nope. Okay, so yeah, she's bringing Discord over. Oh, but he's just in the statue still. Okay, they're bringing up a villain again. This has infinite potential to go somewhere. They could pull a Steven Universe and just try to turn him into a good guy. I mean, I don't know why I'm saying that's a Steven Universe. I mean, that show does that with like every villain, but it's like, it's not unique to that show. Pinkie Pie is terrible. I just cannot stand her. So they're gonna make him good, yeah. But then the two other characters aren't here. Oh yeah, right there, we're on the farm thingy. Fuck it, I'm not gonna I can't. Not even 4 minutes in and I already want to complain about everything. It's just, conversations are so boring to me.
I do.
Like, okay, there's kind of a wholesome moment, but it's like, whatever. It just feels like it came out of nowhere. Does it though? I don't know. I don't feel anything. I don't feel any, like, kind of caring. I don't even remember how he got out of the statue. It was like someone poked it. So they sure as hell didn't do this before. Like, okay, this is some interesting animation. There's like a lot going on here. So much of the animation of this show is just the characters talking. But then you actually have some kind of interesting sequence where they get him out of the statue. Okay, so he's destroying a bunch of stuff. Or messing with it, not destroying it.
Little horse.
Okay, then.
My eyes are challenged.
Just a lot of interesting, like, animations, the little things that Discord does. He actually kind of reminds me of Bill Cipher. Like, with the way he does similar kind of things. Like, Bill will just drink a glass of something with his eye. Or Bill will just summon a screaming head. Or is her stare actually working? I mean, they kind of established that in that episode with I barely remember it. Yeah, the stare didn't work. There's the evil beavers. Wait, was that a fourth wall break? I think it was. I'm still bored. Like, there's the occasional little bit of interesting animation. Okay, then. Like, he's gonna be a good guy by the end of this episode, probably. I don't know, unlike something like Steven Universe, where characters like Peridot and Lapis have huge arcs that span over a season or whatever. But this is just gonna end after this one episode, probably. Yep, I'm just bored. So I guess he's gonna start destroying things now that she's leaving him alone. Like, there's so much creativity with Discord and like what he does, but then so much of this is just so boring and generic. It's like crazy. Oh, that's all the paper he was eating. Wait, so he's just rotating the house around.
Ends of yours.
Another Wilhelm scream? No one was even falling. Like, that's like a running joke in Star Wars. That's why they keep using it in those movies. But it's not funny in and of itself. It's just an in-joke. That's the only reason why it happens in Star Wars. Yep, there's the rotating house. Like, if every character was the same kind of just weird, creative things like the Discord, it's like, that would be okay. But for the most part, it's just a bunch of boring stuff. Dashy. Ugh. I feel like the obvious direction they're gonna go in is making him get reformed, like, completely by the end. But so far, it doesn't seem like that would make sense, seeing as he's still just screwing around with them. Oh, okay, now he's actually gonna change. Yeah, because friends. Okay. Or is he still just faking it? Okay, some charades. So he flooded this before he was turning good, only in the sense of being silly and gullible. Oh my God. So she's gonna have to trust him so that she won't use it, or is that gonna be like a play on words? Yeah, he didn't fix it. He just froze it. So are they actually? It actually seems like they might not. He might actually not change. I feel like there's no way he's still gonna change by the end. She's not his friend. That's actually gonna concern him. Yep. And now he's sad, and now he's gonna turn it back. Okay. Okay, he actually changed. I can't say that I'm surprised. Okay, just spelling out the plot. Everything that was already established through the actions of the characters. As always. Okay, whatever. Okay, this one was not the worst thing ever. It wasn't particularly good, I guess. I don't know. Pretty simple plot again. Celestia decides that the 6 main characters can reform Discord, and then they have to figure out how to make him good. And it's mostly Fluttershy, and she is his friend. And then that's how he turns around, because he realizes that he once he has a friend, he realizes he wants a friend. And then yeah, it's like, okay, there's a bunch of things like, okay, they're bringing back a villain that was already introduced and doing something that actually changes and develops this character. Now, it was in one episode and very, very rushed, unlike something like Peridot's arc in Steven Universe, where she starts out as this antagonist that's really threatening to the main characters, but then ends up becoming basically becomes one of the main characters, like along with Garnet and Pearl and Amethyst and Steven. So you can't really do that much of an impactful arc in just one episode, but at least it's something. Discord also just has like more interesting things, like every time he's moving and talking, he's always doing something weird, doing something interesting with the animation. There was that scene when they like released him from the statue that looked pretty cool. It's like there's something going on, whereas so many of the other episodes, it's just like the characters just standing around like talking, and it's just so boring when they do that. And there was still a lot of just boring parts in this, but it's like it still at least it had a lot of like little bits of animation of things, interesting things happening. I still feel like it's mostly just events that are just the same thing happening over and over again. Like, what am I saying? Like, here's Discord doing this thing, and then he's not really changing yet. I guess he did change slowly over the course of the episode, even if it was just that one big push at the end that actually changed him. I don't know, you just can't really make his arc satisfying like this unless you do it throughout episodes. Like, you put him in the background. I don't know. Give this one, I don't know. Give this 5 out of 10. I didn't get mad at all. There were some interesting bits of animation, still a lot of boring parts, but yeah, fine episode, I guess. Wasn't particularly good, but I don't know. It's about what I'd expect from a show like this. Nothing special. I guess also Discord is like a memorable character, like with all the just random shit he has all over his body. It's like an intricate design, whereas every other character, like what's Twilight's design? She's purple. What's Pinkie Pie's design? She's pink. What's Applejack's design? She's orange and wears a hat. Fluttershy, she's yellow and has pink hair. Rainbow, she's got rainbow hair and a blue body. I skipped over one of them, I think. Rarity, yeah, she's got a white body and purple hair. It's like those character designs are so boring. I don't know. At least some of the characters have interesting designs, like Celestia and what was it, Cadence. Like, there was more things going on with her design, more than just, one body color, and that's it. I don't know where I'm going with all that. Still just bored, though. That's the biggest complaint I have.